Okay, Johnny, thank you so much for joining us. Morning, partner.
Morning, I'm Gareth Edwards. Enjoy the good weather behind us. You can see the sun is still shining because this weekend it's going to be cold. It's going to be rainy.
Not looking
It's going to
forward
be
to it.
snow in some parts of the country as well. So we're going to check in with how you can prepare for your weekend ahead. We'll check in with weather a little bit later and also Irma G on traffic in about 10 minutes from now.
Absolutely, looking forward to it. But first, let's introduce our guest. You got a snip tease of, what it's all about. That voice.
The voice.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. That was. Let's just bring into the conversation.
Yeah.
Let's introduce him again. Will Linley, singer, recording artist, tall. Just by the way, when I went upstairs to meet him the first time, I was like, "Who's this ladder of a human being?" Because normally I'm the tallest person on the show. No offense, team, but I am. And I met Will. So, Will, good to have you off the balcony and now. But Tumza is right. That voice.
Yeah.
Is that something you've trained on, or did one day you were at home, you belted out a song, listening to the radio, and everyone was like, whoa, what just happened?
What's going on?
What's going on?
No, I mean, I was brought up in quite a musical household. My mum always sang. We like to joke with my dad and say he actually wasn't very musical either, but he was pumping John Denver and stuff in the car, and my mum was singing in the church when she was younger. And so my earliest memories are kind of seeing my mum playing the guitar at the kitchen table. And so us boys, I'm the youngest of 4 boys.
Right.
We're always singing, and music was a big part of our upbringing.
But I also understand you're a TikTok sensation. You've been well received, it seems, on the internet and social media. Did that affirm, your love for music or your passion or your gift, or were you actually surprised by the response and just how people were receiving your music?
I always loved music. So it wasn't like, because of TikTok, I was suddenly like, oh, this is incredible. I think it was just it suddenly was this platform that I could use to reach new audiences.
Yeah.
And like I was saying earlier, not just reach your immediate friendship group and your mum and dad who are going, yeah, well done.
Of course.
Keep writing your song.
All parents have to say that.
All parents have to say that.
You're an awesome star. They all say that.
So it was an incredible opportunity to have a platform like that I could give my music to everyone.
And just by the way, you'll know every Friday as well now what we try and do is because we get great guests coming in, high-profile guests, new up-and-rising stars as well, and we have to feed these people, don't we? We can't get them here.
That's how you host.
We have to bribe them. I was going to say, you're right. Let's go with host.
I don't know about bribing. I was going to go with the politically correct term.
Okay, yeah, maybe we should go. The team wants us to say host. I want to say bribe. So we're going to have Jeff from Just Teddy back with us again, putting on another incredible spread for us. He's standing by. We'll bring that in a little bit later. And for someone who's as tall as you are and as young as you are, I'm sure you eat your parents out of house and home.
We've got a lot of leg to fill here.
There's a lot of leg.
It just keeps going on and on. So we've got a lot to fill.
I was curious, on the TikTok thing, we'll bring in the breakfast a little bit later. On the TikTok thing, I don't have TikTok. I don't know how it works. I mean, no, don't what me. There's an age gap here. How old are you?
20.
Okay.
So
all right. We're a little bit older than that.
Just a little bit
older than that. So did you get onto TikTok with the idea of, what, let's put a song out there and get the reaction? And then did you go, well, people like what I'm doing, let me take this further. What if it had gone the other way? Was that what you used TikTok for? Let's put it out there, see what people do.
Yeah. So one of my producers, a guy called David Belshaw, we were having coffee one day, and he came in, he was like, dude, I've seen one too many artists get their break off TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, you have to just get the app and just show your demos. You don't have to put music out and then market it. Just show the demos to people.
Yeah.
And that's what I started doing, and I started just putting up all the songs that I'd written. I'd put up like 30-second snippets. And the first one that kind of started catching traction and attention was Miss Me. And that's when I realized the power of the app in terms of like just being able to reach new audiences, get new people to listen to the music, and just kind of like fuel the career and the start and kickstart things, because it's hard to kind of get into the industry and start it. And TikTok was a great way of kind of bridging that gap between me not knowing what to do and that was a great way to start.
It's amazing.
And we're going to talk about how to get a start, how to now actually, once you've got it, what do you do with it? And also maybe young people at home, I can say young people respectfully now. He called Tumza ma'am.
Of course, of course.
Just by the way,
I receive ma'am. I receive ma'am. I do.
So we're going to talk about all of that. So if you're a young up-and-coming artist, you want to send your questions through to us as well, you're welcome to. You can tweet at ENCA. You can use the hashtag #TheSAMorning. You can tweet me, Gareth Edwards SA. I've got my phone with me. Any questions, some advice maybe you want from young Will, we'll try and give that through to him a little bit later on the show.
Absolutely. Let's update.